I'm fine. I'm fine. That's fine. Fine with me. Fine. Fine seems like such a simple word, right? You probably learned it very early in English class. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? I'm fine, thank you. Easy. But here's the thing. Outside the classroom, in real English, fine can mean a lot of different things depending on the situation and the tone of your voice. Sometimes fine means okay. Sometimes it means acceptable. Sometimes it means, I guess that's okay. And sometimes when someone says fine, it definitely does not sound fine. So today, we're going to look at how people really use fine in everyday English.
Welcome to another Happy English podcast coming to you from New York City. And here's your English teacher, Michael.
All right, thank you, John, and thanks, everyone. It's Michael here from Happy English, and I help people speak English better. And this is Happy English Podcast, episode 1066. Does fine really mean fine? And by the way, if you're enjoying learning English with me, make sure to follow or subscribe so you don't miss any new episodes. Let's start with the most basic meaning. Sometimes fine simply means okay or good enough. For example, imagine someone asks, "Hey, how was your flight?" You might say, "It was fine." Not amazing, not terrible, just okay. Or when you're having a meal at a restaurant and your friend says, "Hey, how's your burger?" You can say, "Oh, it's fine." Here too, fine means it's okay. Not great, but not bad either. That's the basic meaning of fine. Next, let's talk about greetings, because what the textbook says and how we really use fine in greetings is different. The textbook version of English says, "How are you?" "I'm fine." "And you?" "I'm fine." But in real American English, especially with friends, family, coworkers, and people you see regularly, "I'm fine," is often not the most natural answer when everything is actually fine. If everything is good, people are more likely to say, "Pretty good," "Good," "Not too bad," "Doing well," "Can't complain." When someone says, "I'm fine," there's often a little emotional weight behind it. Not always, but often. For example, "Oh, hey, Michael, how are things going?" "I'm fine." That usually has a nuance like, "I'm not great, but I don't want to talk about it." Or, "Something's bothering me." Or, "Let's change the subject." Let's compare. "Hey, how are you doing?" Pretty good." That's positive. Hey, how you doing?" "I'm fine." That's neutral, maybe slightly negative. "Hey, how you doing?" "I'm fine." That's definitely not fine. "How you doing?" "I'm great." Clearly positive. Now, let's look at another very common meaning. Sometimes fine means acceptable or okay with me. For example, imagine your friend says, "You want pizza or tacos?" You say, "Either is fine." That means both are okay. Or maybe someone asks, "Is 3 o'clock okay for the meeting?" And you reply, "Yeah, that's fine." It means I accept your suggestion for 3 o'clock. This use of fine is super common in everyday English. And with a similar meaning, we use "fine with me." This is another very natural expression. Imagine your friend says, Hey, do you mind if we leave a little early? And you say, fine with me. That means no problem or sounds okay. Or maybe your spouse says, oh, how about we watch a movie tonight? And you say, sounds good, fine with me. Very natural. And honestly, fine with me often sounds a little warmer than just saying fine. Because fine by itself sometimes can sound cold, which brings us to the dangerous version of fine. Sometimes fine doesn't sound fine at all. Imagine this conversation. Oh man, sorry, I forgot our dinner plans. Fine. Uh-oh, that probably does not mean everything is okay. Fine is often spoken like that, with the meaning of I'm annoyed, or I'm upset, or I'm not happy about this. Tone matters a lot here. Compare these. Sure, that's fine. Sounds friendly, and indeed, fine. Fine. That sounds like someone is annoyed or upset. Same word, very different meaning. Now, let's look at another subtle use. Sometimes fine means good enough, but not excellent. For example, hey, how's the hotel? It's fine. That usually means it's okay, decent, nothing special. Or imagine someone asks, hey, how was that movie? It was fine. That means, honestly, kind of average. Not terrible, but probably not amazing either. Now here's one more thing that can help your English sound natural. People often soften fine. Instead of just saying, it's fine, you'll hear things like, it should be fine, or I think that's fine, or will be fine. These sound softer and more conversational. For example, hey, do you think we have enough gas in the car to get there? Yeah, we should be fine. That's very natural sounding. So here's the key idea. Fine can mean okay, acceptable, no problem, and sometimes even annoyed, depending on the situation and the tone of your voice. That's why listening to the context matters so much in English. Same word, different feeling. So here's your challenge. Listen for how people use fine this week in movies, TV shows, or real conversations. Is someone saying they're okay, accepting an idea, or secretly annoyed? Once you start noticing the different meanings, you'll hear fine everywhere. And keep in mind, the best way to remember English like this, and any other word or phrase, is to take that word or phrase, write it in a sentence that's true for you or true in your world, and then memorize your sentences. Hey, thanks for listening. And remember, learning another language is not easy, but it's not impossible. And I'm here to help you on your journey.
This podcast was brought to you by Happy English. Please visit myhappyenglish.com. Show your support for Happy English by leaving us a review. Get English, get happy, Happy English.